Every evening, I noticed wet footprints around my private pool, but I lived alone until I caught her on camera. Karen, our HOA president, was trespassing daily into my backyard pool, acting like it was her own personal resort. She'd dip in without shame, even wore my pool robe once, lounging like she paid rent. I told her clearly, "This is private property." But she just smirked and said, "As HOA president, I have access to everything in the community." Seriously? That woman thought she owned the world. I tried being nice, even put up a no trespassing sign, but Karen ignored it like it was decoration. That's when I decided to outsmart her. With the help of a friend who installs smart heating systems, I secretly modified my pool into a temperature trap, capable of switching from warm to freezing cold within seconds through a hidden remote. I also installed a motion sensor, alarm that triggered if anyone without a tagged wristband entered the water. The next day, I left home like usual. And like clockwork, Karen jumped the fence and entered the pool. The moment her body hit the water, the temperature dropped to ice cold and an alarm blared so loud it echoed down the block. Karen screamed, flailed, and scrambled out like a drenched raccoon, slipping on the pavement in pure panic. Neighbors peeked over fences, recording her meltdown. But here's the twist. What Karen didn't know was I had already filed a complaint with the HOA board, attached with weeks of footage. By evening, the board held an emergency meeting. Turns out Karen had been abusing her role for months. She was stripped of her title and fined for repeated trespassing. And the cherry on top? The HOA issued an apology to me and updated their rules, explicitly banning any member from entering private property without written permission. Karen now avoids eye contact every time we cross paths, and my pool, peaceful once again. Sometimes justice isn't loud, it's cold, calculated, and 57 degrees. Now I ask you this, if someone kept violating your personal space and laughed in your face about it, how far would you go to make them stop?